All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye!
All those opposed signify by saying no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the motion is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
Roaring applause at the Republican National Convention in Wisconsin as Ohio State Senator James David Vance, or J.D. Vance, is nominated as former President Donald Trump's running mate. Trump first made the announcement in a Truth Social post 2 days after surviving an assassination attempt in Pennsylvania, appearing at the convention with a bandage on his right ear. Here, big support for the former president's pick, a 39-year-old venture capitalist turned politician who was once one of Trump's fiercest critics.
He's a businessman. We have now, instead of one businessman, we've got two great businessmen. And that's what our country needs.
J.D. Vance brings together the strength to be able to connect with people that are in the middle. He can bring together maybe some people that are disheartened.
Vance was raised by his grandparents in a small city in Ohio, a Rust Belt state. Then went on to serve in the U.S. Marines, including a tour of duty in Iraq, eventually becoming a venture capitalist in California after graduating from Yale Law School. Vance wrote a best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, and once criticized Trump as a moral disaster, allegedly calling him America's Hitler, and said he was definitely not voting for Trump in the 2016 election. Now, Vance says he was wrong, changing his mind and becoming one of Trump's biggest allies.
Somebody like a J.D. Vance would certainly do a lot to mobilize Donald Trump's more rural, more blue-collar base. Well, I believe Trump is a very transactional person, and if somebody's useful to him now, he'll go along with them and forget maybe what was said in the past.
Vance has been vocal about putting America first, opposing interventionist U.S. foreign policies, slamming President Biden's aid package to Ukraine amid Russia's ongoing invasion. Vance has previously argued that the biggest threat to the United States is a Chinese invasion of Taiwan, and that U.S. weapons going to Kyiv should be going to Taipei.
The best way to help Ukraine, I think, from a European perspective, is for Europe to become more self-sufficient. Vladimir Putin is, of course, in the geopolitical backyard of Europe. The United States, as it focuses more on East Asia, simply can't be expected to foot a disproportionate share of the burden.
With the Republican ticket finalized for November's election, high spirits in Milwaukee on the first night of the 4-day convention, with the party eyeing a return to the White House. Kris and Joyce Tseng for TaiwanPlus.